Right. Hello, hello, hello. Yes. We're here. How is everyone doing? I hope my audio is working. I think it is. Yes. What do you mean, boo? Angry I turned on my camera. Also, I just realized, hold on. I just realized my cupboard is open. Right. Cool. 3 ads. Oh, that's awful. Anyway, what was that? Mirror Rim. Is that the song you were asking for? Right, yes, we do still have to do justice training, so it's Alyssa, Zura, why did you say it like that? And Piggy. Can you outlast these traits? Incredible. Yeah, okay, I can put Mirror Rim on them. Piggy. Piggy will run over here. You lot. Well, let's put a Mirror Rim. Look who's special luck, thank you. Mirror Rim. Song. Heaven Piercer. Okay. Options, music volume, set and quit. Cool. I still need to play Fraud. I do still need to play Fraud. Make for a good stream. This is Mirror Rim from Fraud. Here's Piggy. Oh, this is cool. Fraud's Bomb 4. What? Slander? Okay. Which harder, Bina suppression or Gebra suppression? I've never fought Bina, and I've never fought Gebra legitimately. So, I'm afraid I cannot comment. Hello, Onion, hello. What does that remind me of? That's a familiar tune. Oh! That's a Grace song I'm thinking of. No, that's... No, now I'm just singing Carol the Bells for no reason. Just don't feel like it's music from Ultraco, but I'm not sure. It is Mirror Rim from Ultraco. Yes, you're spot on. Why have I been DM'd? Okay, great. You should play more Grace. Grace is a really fun game. I should play more Grace too, honestly. Grace is a very, very fun game. So we do actually need to unlock Hokma first, which is the reason why we're doing this, because from memory this unlocks Hokma. And if it doesn't, we just have another mission to do. Bloody Devastation is an amazing song. CTA shared an image. Incredible. It's -6%. -6%, it's fine. Walk it off. -6% is nothing. See, that's more of an issue, though. That is distinctly more of an issue. Put the Hokma image on screen. Okay, thank you for the donation, CBT. I will. One moment. Let me just quickly handle my facility blowing up. My facility is experiencing a little bit of technical difficulties. Let's just... that. I want the freighter finish. No, 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 no. Mrs. Rock is dead. What did she die to? Oh, she blew up. Okay, we retry that. Hold on. Could you send me that image again? Just because I closed the message and now I cannot find it. Yeah. Thank you. Copy image URL. I should really start doing donation goals. Honestly. Would anybody be interested in donation goals? Oh, I accidentally shut off the music. That's fine. That's fine. It's cool music, we can go back to it later, but I'm gonna do quickly... I really like this song from Grace. I've been listening to it for a while now, but I'm going to put it on loop. Just because it's a cool song. Okay. Retaliation from Grace. We need the cosplay? Like what cosplays? Permanently shift me into an archive, you would have to pay me multiple hundred thousands. I remember Queen of Hatred. That is not an offer that is open right now. I mean, after this I'm going to have to put Action and Consequence on, because Action and Consequence is without a doubt the best track in the game. Like, Bloody Devastation is good, but Action and Consequence, man. Melting Log. No. No, Shad, I will not be doing a Melting Love cosplay. I could do an archived donation thing, because I know there's an update coming out soon. So I could do a donation goal to play the archived update. Sora. Sora would be worse, actually, because at least Queen of Hatred is, like, somebody I don't hate. Humble Sexy Man, Funeral of a Dead Butterfly. I would be happy to do Funeral of a Dead Butterfly, I'll say. Grace is a great game. How much for Sora cosplay? I'm not putting that on the table just yet. Maybe in the future. I would love to do Death for Our Silent Orchestra. Ego Gears. Those would be really cool. Hold on, let me... it would be... what is the ego gear for this? I am curious. Funeral of Dead Butterflies... Ego Gear. I could do that. The waistcoat might be harder to get, and the coffin. Those are the hard, and the guns. I mean, otherwise that'd be interesting. Why is BC so bad? Your own Canto Throne's already horrible. Yeah, the base A. See, the base ADs for me, the challenge wasn't really that hard until you get to Canto 6, and then when you get to Canto 6, fun. Fun. That's the hard part. Backcliff. If there was one guy I would cosplay, like just, even if I wasn't a YouTuber, it would be... it's... oh. I would have to find... Heathcliff... Can I find the enemy? Or the... Here we are. This guy. This guy. No, not you. You're Dead Rabbit's boss. I mean, this guy. If there is anyone I would cosplay, it's this guy. The untold amounts of torment this guy caused me. Yeah. Alright, let's put on Action and Consequence as well, just quickly, because Action and Consequence is good. Who took longer, Backcliff or Wedge Office? Wedge Office took longer, it's just Backcliff has stuck with me more. Because Wedge Office, I repressed the trauma, you know? Whereas Backcliff, I can remember it in full force. I could do a Philip cosplay, actually. A Philip cosplay would be cool. Is it Zero? No, it's not Zero. I want to do Zero. Which the Phillips partially manifesting. It would have to be. Just need to shave the beard, and see, there's the problem, actually. The amount of money I'd need to shave the beard, and... one of the best written characters. Philip is amazingly written. I'm actually currently writing about him in the video essay script. It's amazing. Oh. What does that do for your stats, actually, Piggy? That would be face, right? Helmet? Movement speed plus 20, attack speed plus 20. That is a mad amount. What on earth? And we don't even have justice increased beyond. It's I? Yeah. Oh, is it I? Oh, no, it is. What's Discord? But still, that is a stupid amount of justice. Wow. The will you play the new Otis Zane? Oh, that'd be interesting too. I'd have to think about that one. Because that one's quite good. Piggy got the zoomies. Yeah, you really do. Like, can you talk like Linton or Heathcliff? What do you mean, like? What do you mean by talk like Linton or Heathcliff? Like, can I talk more British? Is that what you mean? Because, like, it depends what you mean by talk like Linton or Heathcliff. This goes Yins. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Who hasn't been killed yet? Where are they? You. Oh. That's a retry. I'm fine with it. How do you pronounce Valve and Aleph? Like, okay, chat, hold on. Like, if you want me to speak posher, I do have a posh accent I can do. Like, I mean, I have to hear myself better to do it. It would be like, How exactly should I try and talk posher? Because, I mean, I can try and talk like this, which apparently I've been told makes people want to punch me in the face, so I think that's quite a good attempt at a posh accent. Why do we continually keep getting Dawn of Crimson? No idea why. But yes, I can speak like this. It's strange to do, I don't quite know how it sounds. You sound so fucking posh? Why, thank you. That is the aim. You just sound like a normal person? Oh, I'll take that. How much to pay you to switch back? Oh, £5 sterling, thank you. £5 sterling, and I will switch right back. Continue? I mean, I can keep going. It's a funny accent to do, honestly. You make me want to go into Boston and throw some more tea into the harbour. Oh. Awfully frightening stuff. Why would you want to do something like that? Will you stab me on the street? Good heavens, no. I'd get my lackeys to do that. You sound like a nature documentary guy. Why, thank you. Just really pissed. Keep it going all stream. Oh, I see. So that's the sort of game we're playing.
J1NX3 added $20
okay,
to the
then.
Lunacy Fund. Keep it going all stream.
It might be slightly hard for me to keep it going all stream, but I'll try my hardest. My laugh is awfully not posh, but, you know, something to work on. We all have our faults. You sound so corny. Yeah. Where is Piggy? Where has she gone? I honestly cannot tell where she is. I might have to move my microphone close to my face so I can actually keep up this accent for longer, but... can you please speak no evil? Sure, I'll play speak no evil. Let me quickly just set Piggy to work here. Make the...
At Pixelated Salt added $4.99 to the Lunacy Fund. Make the laugh sound more posh.
Good heavens, I don't know how to make a laugh sound posh. Do you think posh people laugh? I don't think posh people laugh. I mean, they might laugh. I've never heard a posh laugh, though. Ho ho ho. Sounded more like crying. Wow, no, that was my laugh. You see, that was my laugh. Try more evil. Oh, I just sound manic now. I mean, I could sound manic. Manic is a good way to sound posh. I must imagine this would be incredibly confusing for people that have never watched the stream before. This is going to be hard to keep up. This is going to be really hard to keep up. Right, well, shall we talk about British things, chat? Grown-ass man. Money is money. Money is money, CVT. Money is money. I just sound miserable when I say that. Money is money. You know, the bills, the wife and kids, you know. Well, we may as well put on some fitting music. I mean, I did say I was going to be doing Batcliff, so I may as well put on some similar music. Ooh, actually, no, let's play Leviathan. Leviathan isn't quite fitting, but I quite enjoy Leviathan. Leviathan has these amazing, leitmotifs. Oops, please stop. Well, you're gonna have to outbid Freedom if you want me to stop. I feel like Heath would unironically act like this. He had 200 land to go by fast. Pathy? Oh, I'm sure he would. I am very certain he would. Like any butt whip by colonials who grew to hate you? Nonsense. Nonsense. We made some bad strategic plays. That's all. You aren't outbidding me, I assure you. That is a very ominous thing to say. When I enunciate my S's and Z's in a certain way, I begin to sound German, which is awfully confusing. Because this is the shit that makes you distort? Like, getting paid? I don't think getting paid would make me distort. Or do you mean my voice? Okay, the bit's gone on long enough. Okay, good.
Just added $20
It has gone on long enough. I can start speaking.
Okay, I think the bit's gone on long enough.
Not like a madman. 1 cent is so petty, it really is. He's technically an outfit.
At J1NX3 you added $50 to the Lunacy Fund. No longer.
Well, it seems the British first. Well, I mean, considering this is appearing to be a longer bit, let me put on some more fitting music. Let's go for Bina story theme. Considering my voice is going to be sounding like this for the entire time, I may as well make it sound the part. Here we are, chat. Here we are. Bina story theme. And we'll just have that on loop. And we shall continue with the day. Why do we always keep getting Dawn of Crimson? I don't understand. Make a British tea so your voice don't go out? I could go make myself a cup of tea. Can you just get the Spiffing Brit PFP next to Hokma? Sure thing. You may get the Spiff... That's... How did that... Not... Okay, Spiffing Brit. I have to say, the Spiffing Brit, he makes his crumpets wrong. Not crumpets, scones. He makes his scones wrong, it annoys me. I just saw I had a donation noise. Is that to outbid Jinx, by the way, Piggy, or is that to donate towards the goal? Thank you, either way, it genuinely does mean a lot. I'm waiting to see if this means I should stop the voice, or if that's another £50 the total. Genuinely though, very, very many thanks. It's not enough even against by 9 cents. True, it is ever so slightly off. Thank you, Ace Dust, for the donation.
$100 to the Lunacy Fund. I'm tired, boss.
Thank you so much. Looks like we're going back to action and consequence. Great, okay. I'm gonna quickly add Spiffing Brit to the stream as promised. Right. Okay. Spiffing Brit. Because, I mean, that was part of it. There we are. The Spiffing Brit. I love the Spiffing Brit. He's great YouTube. Great YouTuber. Okay, let's not click the retry the day button already. That would be awkward. I can move my microphone back now because I'm going to be deafening people otherwise. Outbid Ace. Don't outbid Ace. Salt, think of your wallet. You don't need to outbid Ace. Surely there's things you want to buy. Can you play Speak No Evil? Sure. I'll play Speak No Evil now. Speak No Evil. Is it by... Who's it by? Speak No Evil. Salt, we had a bet. What sort of deal has been going on? What? I'm lacking critical context here. What's the total at right now? So, from their side, the total is sitting at 170. Or so, 170 pounds. Salt. I mean, Salt. Grace's OST, I'll put the song on whilst I speak. Why thank you, Salt, for the donation, it really does mean a lot. And I guess you get to hear me speak like this for longer. It gets harder and harder to keep it up without just constantly laughing, but here we are. Thank you so much. Freedom clutched up a random Elscape and started to pay $100 to you. I will take the $100 gladly, and I missed the thing. Let's quickly restart the day. Coops PayPal me the money back. I mean, PayPal you the money back? This is going to be incredibly confusing for anybody who doesn't understand the bit. I don't normally talk like this, by the way, anybody who's just freshly watching the stream. It's just there's currently a lot of money being thrown around. How very British. Why is it that this just constantly happens? I don't know, and I'm not going to complain. You don't happen?
J1NX3
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation, Freedom.
You don't have enough to outbid me. No more
so
games. It's just business,
that
you understand.
Means it is 70. No, 270. 270 pounds for your side, and 170 for the other. I see. I see. I don't quite understand why this is going on, but I'm not going to complain because this means I can do other stuff. What's the total overall? Are we close to hitting the goal? What goal? Out of curiosity. As in to play Archive? Honestly, for this amount of money, I would just play Archive if that's what you wish. You just joined? Holy, what's going on? There is quite a lot of money being thrown around. And as a result, I will be talking like a Brit. 2,500 for what? You got one more. No. You don't have to keep going. Or I mean, if you keep going, I get to stop speaking like this. So I mean, if you have the money, it would be greatly appreciated. But at least it's not Bremen all over again. That is true. The screen is currently still legible. Legible? It wouldn't be legible. It would have to be that. Understandable? Comprehensible? Comprehensible is a better word for it. It's the progress of the Ozma cosplay. We're not doing the Ozma cosplay. The Ozma cosplay was a one stream thing. You got to understand, chat. I would actually be murdered. I would actually be like the price of the Ozma cosplay is to calculate whether or not I could live on my own. Like, that's the actually being self-sustainable part of it. That's the reason why the Ultimate Cosplay costs so much, and it was a one-time stream thing, because I will be murdered for doing it. You have to understand. That is the reason why it's set so high. It's not just set that high from you wonder if YouTube takes... YouTube does take a cut of this. It's their platform. Where is the portrait person? Where is the portrait worker? I assume not here? No. Just a maid wedding dress cosplay. It's still a lot. The problem isn't so much Ozma themselves. The problem is the very act of wearing a dress. Get back to me in like 6 months or so. 6 months. Then it will become available as a cosplay. Okay? That's my promise. Just let me not be around other people that would murder me for wearing something like that. Thank you very much. I should probably not be scrolling around as much unless some people would die. It's set so high because of the cost of having to be fed from a tube for the rest of his lifetime? Yeah. Yes. I'll hold you to it. I'm sure you will. Do we get the goal now in 6 months to pay off? No, I will open the goal in that amount of time. It's not like a... It's not... I'm not keeping it open as a permanent thing I'm keeping track of. It's just, it will become an available thing at that moment. I'm not keeping track of your debts. That's not... I'm already in debt enough to Kiwi. I don't need to be keeping track of money. You know, sometimes it's a shame I don't like... Like, if I did like wearing dresses, think about how much more money I'd make. But I don't. I don't like wearing them. So it's like, oh, that should... No, that's Alyssa. Alyssa is the correct person to work though. Because half the money donated to the stream goes to Kiwi. I mean, all of the money during this stream is probably going to Kiwi anyway, let's be frank. Bank is mad at me. What are you trying to do, A-Stars? What are you trying to do? How is your bank angry at me? What is it just in general? Does your bank not like donations? It would make sense, it's a lot of money. It is an awful lot of money. Hopefully commission will be sending us soon. Amazing. Colon 3, that scares me. That is a worrying message to read. You know, it begins to get a bit worrying, because the longer I keep this up for, the harder it becomes to move back. It's like... You know those, old, like, wives' tales? The old wives' tales that, you know, if you make a face and the wind changes, it'll stick. It's like that, but with a British accent. Thank you so much for the donation. That's...
Atastus added $300 to the Lunacy Fund. I ain't here, no bell.
Thank you so much, Ace Thank you so much. I don't know how to respond to that. What I'm gonna ask is, do you want a song on? Because that's like a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Would you like to request a song at all? That's toll for you. Frey, that's still... Is that a... Hold on.
J3 added $50 to the Lunacy Fund. The bell tolls for you.
I need to total this up now. So you were on 170, and then 270 by your donation. They were on 170, 270 you brought it over. 300 is still more. I believe 300 is still more. Because I believe they're at 470 total, whereas you guys are at 270. No, now you would be at 320. So it's 150 off from that total. Thanks for showing Go Games, by the way. Thank you, Piggy. I'm not sure what side to put that on, so I'll just say thank you very much.
Added $11.59 to the Lunacy Fund. Thanks for showing great games, BTWD.
This started from a joke for me to make Coops talk like a British person, by the way. Yeah, no, it's the madness that this has spiraled into. If only I didn't need to get food. Please don't spend your food money on me. Like, there are important things to spend money on. Square up from unbeatable sounds fitting? Very true. Right. Square up unbeatable. Here we are. This is very fitting. There we are. I love Unbeatable. Great game. Okay. Brilliant. Now, back to gameplay. Mental. Thank you all so much. It's okay, I've gone weak since... No, Frey, no, you don't have to do this, Frey. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. You can still, like, eat normal food. You don't need to do this, Frey. Put the wallet down and back away from the edge, Frey. You don't have to do this. Jinx, sorry, I keep misnaming you. No, Jinx, you don't have to do this, Jinx. You don't have to do this, Jinx. You can still eat food. There's still enough time. There's still enough time, Frey. You don't... Jinx, sorry. Jinx, there's still enough time. You don't have to do this just yet. You can walk away from the edge. Everyone who donated will be eating ice soup. I don't think they'll even be able to afford ice soup at this point. Where did they go to? Okay, there. Oh, actually, no, that's perfect. I can just do this again. Okay, who's last remaining? Blind, apparently. Yeah, Jinx, just think about your wallet. What is ice soup? Ice soup is a bowl of water with ice in. Where is the last amount of that? You still have enough food for at least 3 weeks. Well, that's reassuring. That's reassuring, yes. That is reassuring. I would like to, nobody to starve, actually. If people could not starve, that would be quite good. I like my audience not killing themselves. I think most streamers like their audience not dying of starvation. It's like a fairly common thing for streamers not to want people to do. Ashlet, you don't have to goad them on. You don't have to goad them on. They're, we need to think about their not dying. But the funny. If the funny is worth not being able to eat food to you, kudos, I suppose. I think they've put the wallet down. Okay, cool. Why do you want the nobody to stop? What did they do to you? Incredible joke. Okay. I wonder if I can play Kill Switch. Does anybody know if Kill Switch is copyrighted? Because if Kill Switch isn't copyrighted, I'd be really happy to play Kill Switch. Don't risk it? Yeah, that's fair. It's, hold on. I'm not sure who it's by. Mechalothon. I'm not sure who this is. It's this song. Really good song. Convince me not to... Jinx, you'll starve. You need to eat food. Like, ice soup is not a reasonable thing for one person to survive on. Like, genuinely, you need to eat food. Like, there's nutritional stuff that people genuinely need to follow. Why is the British guy known for breaking games on the top? Jinx asked for it. He can photosynthesize? If so, yeah, good for that. Good for them. Okay, with everyone here, now we go for this. Because we need to kill these guys, and I don't like them. I really don't like the sweepers, they're awful. Okay. Oh. Actually, this is Jamie Page. I'm sure it's fine. I know Jamie Page has some problems with their music being copyrighted, but let's hope it's not a problem. Why has the stream preview gone green? What is going on there? Can everybody still see me, or is it freaking out? Okay, judging by the fact that I'm not getting a reply, I'm gonna refresh the thing and hope I can see chat now. No? Okay, I mean, the preview is fine now again. I guess it's not a problem. The stream preview, it's green because you can place it there. DMs also mirror him? Sure. Let me just, I'll let this play out first. Amazing.
DMs also mirror him.
Mirror. We go back to mirror him. Evan Piercer. Mirror him. I hear thou. Thank you, Argalia. Can you add this image to stream? Sure. I can add this image to stream. Why has that changed the other Hokma? What? Huh. Right, there we are. Thank you for the donation, CB2. Let me move this over here so people can still see that. There we are. The hordes. It's funny, we are the real sweepers here. Like, there's one or two sweepers, and then we rock up. There. Swarm. Swarm my nuggets. Tear them to shreds. And descend. It's like a swarm of locusts. Do you think Sweeper's got an upscale from Librarian Limbus? They went from being like a formidable, persistent threat to cannon fodder. Really? Limbus isn't an upscale so much as... I wouldn't call it an upscale. It is just blunt force trauma. There is no slashing going on here. Fine, I should back off for today. However, in 6 months, you shall regret this. I have enough saved for 2 cosplays. That's terrifying. Actually, that is terrifying. I've never been so threatened by somebody offering to send me money. It's an incredibly strange thing to be concerned about. Check out my cool theories. No, I have not. Where did you send me to them? Where did you send me them, I should say. Discord DMs? Oh, I'll have to check them out after. Oh, that reminds me. Somebody actually DM'd me about, it was the lead mod dev of the multiplayer Ruiner mod actually messaged me. To see if I want to check out the mod. And, I mean, obviously I want to check out the mod. That sounds really cool. You do not like the bet you made any longer? I don't think most people like the bets they make, actually. Oh, Piggy locked in. Most of the time people do regret the bets they've made. Multiplayer Ruiner, yeah, it's really cool. It's an online PvP Ruiner. I'm not quite sure how it works because they said they'd go through it with me, like later. But the problem was it was afternoon for them and it was midnight for me, which meant I was not able to talk to them. But I'm curious to see how it works. Because it's PvP, not cooperative multiplayer. Although I don't see why you wouldn't be able to make it cooperative. Because, I mean, yeah, PvP is really cool. What I've wanted to do for a while, honestly, is host a PvP tournament. I think a PvP tournament would be really, really cool, and I could invite, like, top runners and other YouTubers who do Ruiner. I think that'd be really cool to see. I'm not sure if it's customary to offer a prize pot for those sorts of things, so we'd have to see. We'd have to see. I'm not sure. I've never hosted a tournament before, actually. Because, I mean, yeah, unsurprisingly so. When Phantom Forces stream? Is Phantom Forces even still running? Can you even still play Phantom Forces? It has like 2.4k players. Oh wow. Please stop it. Okay, you know what? Good enough. Cut my losses. Okay, it's becoming harder and harder to work with them now, because every single time they take damage, we have to use a bullet or else the damage overflows. He doesn't know about the drama with Phantom Forces? No, I do not. I could probably do another... Run it back! Oh, I see. So it's the classic Roblox dev thing, then. business as usual for Roblox devs. It's a shame there are some awful Roblox devs, because there's a lot of good Roblox games that just get drowned out by the awful people. Man, it must be nice to be able to work with Aleph without instantly exploding. One more work. Like... What's 23 off of this? 23 off of 92? 115? 115 is enough. And then that gets us Beaner as well. Is it worth greeting for it? We can't in this work anyway. What's your most favorite OST? As in, like, what game is my favorite OST? Or, what do you mean by that? Like, what game do I like the music of the most, or... I really like the OST with the most highlights. I think it's impossible to beat Calamity. I think Calamity's music has to be just the best on... There's so many good Calamity tracks. There's just... It's hard to beat Calamity. After Calamity, Undertale? Undertale's pretty high up there. Undertale Yellow has an amazing soundtrack, actually. Undertale Yellow has an amazing soundtrack. Otherwise, what games do I like the soundtrack of? Funny patch for FNAF LobCorp. That... I hope it is just a thing of LobCorp. I really hope it is just LobCorp. Not LobCorp. I really hope it's just FNAF. Because if it's I will laugh so hard if it's just FNAF. My favorite OST in you mean favorite song? I'm assuming you mean what's my favorite song in Ultra Kill. Because OST refers to original soundtrack, which would mean the entirety of it. Oh, as for favorite song in Ultra Kill. I'm not sure. I really like War. Order is hard to beat. Order and War are amazing songs. Otherwise... Oh, no. Tenebra Rosso Sangue. Tenebra Rosso Sangue is so good. Tenebra Rosso Sangue is just peak music. I can spare one of you to work with then. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can... Okay. I should play that game too. I've heard good things about it. Oh. Here goes nothing. Can you put on Dance Macabre? Like the actual... Do you mean the actual song, Dance Macabre? Or is this like an Ultra Kill song that I'm not aware of? Is there an Ultra Kill song called Dance Macabre, or do you just want me to actually put on the Dance Macabre? Ultra custom? Okay, sure thing. Let me wait for the day to be over so I don't screw things up again. Timber to Sanguine Event Horizon? Good choices. Good choices. Okay, there we are. That is, hopefully, every mission complete. 100, 100, 100. Does this not complete everything? Do we need to do another day after? Don't tell me end the day means... Okay, scenario restriction ends soon, just do a jump before. The energy, yeah, cool. That means we have to reset, right? Because it's day 44. Is day 40... Hold on. What day is the memory repo? Bob memory repo days. 45? Would it be after 45 or on 45? After 45? Okay, because if it's after 45, then that's good. On 46 that it memory repos. Okay, so that means we have an extra day. Okay. That's good. So... Because this is done now. Every 5 days starting on day 1. Yeah, so it would be 46. Okay, so what we do then is complete this as quickly as possible. No more training, no more stuff like that. We are just going as fast as possible. We need to reset anyway, so training is worthless. The song is a bit loud. It shows the days until the next, yeah, but I don't want to risk that filling that up might do something strange that I'm not expecting. Okay, we keep going. One request to Coops beat Hokma's ass. I hope I will. Who has the thing? How's stream going? Amazingly, thank you for asking. We're almost about to unlock Hokma, I think. Oh, so yes, infinite money glitch. Infinite money glitch did occur. Okay. Infinite money glitch? A bidding war occurred over me talking with a British accent. What is this? This is Dance Macabre from Africa. 100 euro? You might want to look a little bit further back than that. Did you... Oh no, the 300 US dollars is at the end of the queue now. Yeah, infinite money glitch. Called having really, really, really nice viewers. Thank you all, everyone, so much. Genuinely, I don't have the words to properly thank you all. Other than just saying thank you over and over and hoping that cuts it. You can run out. Technically, if I keep working with it, eventually it should probably run out itself. No, that's one like this, and then you are this. I'd like a full refund. I don't think I can do that, actually. Like, I physically don't think that is possible to do. Also, YouTube does take a cut of it. It's not all mine. I wish it was all mine. That would be amazing. But no, YouTube does take a cut. Yeah, we still make triple digits? That is true, I do. That is true. Okay, well, you know, that's fine now, because that means Quark can stay down here and work with this guy over and over. If you think about it, chat, that's not a problem, that's just more energy to be made. Because now Quark can continually work here. And then, yeah, okay. The money goes up, chat, the money goes up. You gotta think about these things. This targeting works. Even though you don't really need to kill these guys because they end up exploding themselves, but yeah. Okay. Okay, now what we do is we give everyone a once over, see if they're all holding up fine. Yeah, they're holding up fine, they're all fine. They're all fine. They've got a little bit harder because there's only a few of them. Great. Okay, that's everyone. Back to work. That clock is up? Yeah, clock is up. What is the best Aleph for the challenge? A dead Aleph? Anything that doesn't really care about... I mean, it would probably have to be like Nothing There. Nothing There is probably the best for the challenge. Because what? Red damage, which is... well, it's not resisted, but it's not increased. Doesn't breach under anything. It would be Nothing There or Censored. I would say Nothing There or Censored pretty firmly are the two I'd pick. Does Nothing There do black or do they do red? Man of Smiling Bodies? Man of Smiling Bodies is black, sadly. What up, Blue Star? How does Blue Star breach again? Because depending on how it breaches, nothing there would probably be one of the best, I think. They will never breach? Oh, Blue Star is probably also pretty good then too. I would say, yeah, nothing there or Blue Star would probably be the two best then, if I had to pick two. And 4 or 5 insight. Okay. I don't think that would be an issue, but okay, this is problematic. I shouldn't have done this because if they go mad, there's no way for us to save them. Oh yeah, they're fine. Why am I doing that? Good for you. Hello, Venus. Why is the lady so loud and glitchy? Meh. I don't know. I don't ask questions. I just work here. So yeah, how's everyone's days going? I played a lot of Outlast Trials today, so I'm happy. Amongst the infinite money exploit. I work here is literally the manager. Technically the manager works there too, if you think about it. Like, by definition, a manager works at the place. Pretty good, I slept. That's nice. That's very nice. So let F1 dummies versus news make me miserable? Ah, yeah, that sounds bad. Back with food, so where's Jinx? Is that food for Jinx? What are you back with the food for? They probably need it at this point. Gotta say, the chess world stayed the same when Salt was born. That's incredible. That's an incredible bit of slander. The chess world stayed the same when you were born. Okay. Now we just wait for them to take damage so we can replace it. This is how we work with Aleph, chat. Don't you just love the engaging Aleph gameplay? Let's just put an extra one in because I've got one spare. Yeah, that's fine. That was good. Okay. You cannot be talking about chess. I can talk about chess. Most people can talk about chess. It's quite a well-known sport. You know? I have built 10 nuclear reactors. Incredible. Okay, the question here is it better to push ahead for energy? It's not better to push ahead for energy. There's no way in hell we make enough energy here. Okay. Everybody run to here. We deal with the green noon, and that's how we'll get our energy. Done a base idea of Canto 9. Why haven't you? Because it sucks ass, and I would rather shove a railroad spike under my fingernails and slam my fist against the desk. That's why. That's why I haven't done a base ID run a Canto 9. Thank you. I mean, I have to say, I haven't even played the most recent event. Just as like yeah, I haven't even touched it. I genuinely, I do not enjoy Limbus Company. That's lagging the game, but none of them are actually taking damage, which is important to know. How do you make Limbus gameplay actually fun? So you make it so people that can specifically build their builds, and you make it so you have more control over each turn, and you make it so that, yes. And you can set it in a library. And that'll do wonders for it. But you enjoy challenges. I enjoy fun challenges, yeah. There's an operative word there, though, that means I won't be doing Limbus. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I may as well go here, wait for the... come out, yeah. Look, Limbus is just not... it's not a fun game. I wouldn't play it for a fun time. That's not the reason why people play Limbus Company, unless they're mad. There are some mad people that enjoy playing Limbus Company. I'm looking at you, Sealer. Would you try a LogCorp Nuzlocke? Yeah, I'd try a LogCorp Nuzlocke. That'd be fun. I'd like to try a Nuzlocke for all of the games at first before I then go for the hate run. I think that'd be cool, though. Did somebody die? No, they're fine. Literally called out, yeah. Oh. The storytelling, you enjoy playing Limbus with half sunk, Stockholm Syndrome, half sunk cost fallacy in the illness entirely because I run Tremor, I love the Tremor burst effects. That's fine. If you're enjoying playing the game, don't let me stop you. But there is nothing in the gameplay that endears itself to me. There's nothing in the gameplay that makes me want to play more. Other than the story, which is the only reason I play. It's also the reason why I don't care for the bot gags, because, like, there's nothing new. Other than, like, yes, the fights are kind of reworked, but, like, since when have they done an actually good rework? Like, look at Cassetti. Cassetti got easier in his rework. His hard mode rework made him easier, because it made the Blood Fiends hard counter him. He gained one unbreakable coin, and that was the only difference to his kit. I don't want to risk any more bullets, actually. I'll just wait here. Like, I appreciate the Project Moon YouTubers that do enjoy the game, because thanks to them, I don't have to. Because it means that they can play it for everyone, and I get to play games I enjoy, like LobCorp. I feel like it's a massive testament to just how unfun the game is that I would rather play Egoless Lobcorp. Like, this is enjoyable. This is infinitely more enjoyable than Limbus Company gameplay to me. If that doesn't reflect badly on Limbus Company, I don't know what will. Egoless Lobcorp is actually fun though. That's true. Actually, honestly, it might not be the best argument because I just might be mad considering I enjoy playing this more than I enjoy playing... Well, when I have enjoyed this more than I enjoyed my casual playthrough. I have enjoyed Egoless more than I enjoyed my casual playthrough. Genuinely. Oh, lovely. Who's left here? Oh. Okay. But he's now saying I enjoy this more as hell subjective. That's true. I could give actual arguments, but I'm tired of giving actual arguments. Shut up, statistics-based conclusion. Guy who feels like that is talking. The meat grinder, okay. Everyone back to your home departments. We'll just work a little bit more and then finish things off. Right, Army in Black has a max box thing of 30. You have a max thing of that. Yeah, okay, we can do you. Oh, oops. I don't think it's slot. What? Mirror Dungeons? It's a fine gacha, but the problem is that's because the bar is in hell. It's not a good Project Moon game. It's just a good gacha, because, once again, the bar is in hell. Is this whole chat just bashing Limbus? I don't think anybody here quite likes it, so... Time is one. If you don't want to use win rate, just don't use it. Yeah, but then what else are you doing? If you don't want to use win rate, then what are you going to do? You're just going to slide the thing across every time? Like, saying, oh, don't use win rate, just do the gameplay thing that would be the same as win rate. Anyway, I'll do my best. I'd advise you not to be so languid. Is it okay if I do this? Hey, don't worry about too much about it. You won't find a professional like me often. My greetings, though. The moments I've just made you witness are no longer merely scenes of the past. They could be the present, or even from the future. There are people who once loved you, and there are employees that think they're happy here. There's also Angela, a cold imitation of Carmen. Is it not the heaven that has burrowed into your mind? The place you've been learning for? No way, it's a reference. In this place, you are no less mighty than God. Even death finds no meaning here. So I plead with you, will you not be satisfied already? We are so desperately continuing to exist, even if it means living like we are now. What right do you have to turn everything to ash? Furthermore, it is clear the story has no need for an end. Think about it. All the work you've done, is it truly a consequence of your own choices? You were never ready. You were not prepared to accept a death, so you created a being wholly shrouded in a sense of loss. And now you're just struggling to move forward, blindly fumbling along the obscure trails of your past deeds. Throughout this entire process, you were never sincerely willing to do what you did. So please, I beg you to go back now. I will not turn back. Look at you. You're proving me right. You're not at all honest with yourself, even the greatest of choices you must make. Even if I were to send you away, you would likely return to me after having yet another fresh start. There's an uncontrollable law of this place we must follow. This whole facility has become one giant, ever-running clockwork. The clock never stops ticking. It never rests, it never rushes, it is not set to follow any specific person. It simply walks forever, maintaining the same pace as it always has. And now, it is time for you to leave. I won't leave. You are lost traveller without a compass or map. It is natural to feel fear when one is subject to the whims of air and sea. However, there's no need for you to fear the counting of the clock anymore. I shall always welcome you. I will always console you. You were never ready. I stand my ground. You have not changed your decision in the end. It has seemed that tomorrow would have come as it always does, but has not. The hour of silent waiting has long since ended. When I no longer feared the impending night, I chose to love this place. But if you still wish to break the sacred all costs, I shall become its sentinel, and I will reap you. How can this be considered following our will? This is nothing but a seed of calamity. No way, a mod reference. Drenched in sin. Oh, by the wings, your mind has been soaked with grief even more severely than I thought. Please, why can't you stop now? You and I, we tried our best. With your career and wealth, you'll be able to live the rest of your life in a nest with no problem whatsoever. So please, I urge you, stop here. Stop before you cross the line. I will not stop. I will not stop. I will not stop. No one remained by my side. With everyone's sacrifice, I came this far and reached the ranks of the wings, but there was nobody left to celebrate the moment with. The silence was the signal to start my task for everyone. We lost something in us every single day. We used inhumane methods to extract information from the woman we captured from the head. We passed our plans to AIs that hadn't even been named yet. It ached. No, it wounded the heart of the man who had always been with me. The sound of the waves was so far away, and there was no time left to stay. I lost the last man who stood by me. It was a tragedy, but I didn't hide it. The ones who had left early on likely didn't need me anymore, but I needed them in those final moments. To bring back those who had forsaken the embrace of the earth, to hide and lock away the seed of secret. I was the only one who remained. I wanted to be forgotten like a mirage. Manifestation of Cipher due to Sephiroth's breakdown. Suppression of Sephiroth's core required. Erstwhile, the world in which you stayed was once luminous. Could you shut up, alarm? Erstwhile, the world in which you stayed was once luminous. There was the sun and the moon, and also the clouds, and also the wind that floated around them. It was a world of light. No way, world of light. What about the world of dark, so to speak? But you couldn't stay there. You were robbed of innumerable things. You lived with a broken heart, clinging to the void where pieces of your heart used to be. No one could understand your pain nor embrace you. Eternal loss dominated you. I was one of the thieves who robbed you of countless things. While I was at the top of the world, I watched you and looked down on your struggle. Not just you. I've seen many others that struggled. Those attempts were no less futile than insect writhing. All I had to do was simply stop on them a couple times. But among them, there were some who would grit their teeth and climb up, dragging their broken bodies. It seemed that this was going to be another fun little trip, so I'd drink a cup of tea before leaving with light steps. But as you can see, an unexpected encounter with the red mist got the better of me. And then you inflicted as much suffering upon me as I did to you, did you not? You were familiar with how to break the mind without utilizing torture or violence. After everything was done, you gathered every little bit of what was left of my humanity, and you threw them into this pit until even my spirit soured and rotted. Maybe you told yourself I deserve worse than that. Therefore you're an upholder of justice who had defeated the evil, no? Then I must ask, why is the grand and righteous upholder standing here making himself out as a prisoner like I? And what happened with that coward, the one who with fear averted his gaze from my dying one? Why is he down here, suffering the same punishment as I? See, there cannot be a sight more satisfying than this for me. Is this all that idealism of hers came to be? You've dragged down your heroine with your own hands. Do you truly believe that your duty completes itself just for shedding tears at the funeral of the innocent? Will you never even let their bodies rest in peace? Ironically, you found a hope in all this misery. The raw material of the bucket. And the path, the river of all. Out of her you made the bucket, and you started to send it down into the well of the people. The bucket rises from the well of a person filled with the water that can only be drawn by that person. An ancient fountain that has been flowing at the bottom even before the birth of the world. Now it is simply drawn, regardless of the consent of the person. When the bucket that holds the faded ideal of hers comes in contact with the ego of another person, a sudden change occurs. Bucket. Maybe it's difficult to understand only by listening. How about this? I could show you one of her miracles. It's taxing, but for you I'll gladly do it. The people selected long ago are awaiting their turns. I bring them here according to the register. Let me introduce you one. This one is nameless. He has nothing left, for he has abandoned all that he is a long time ago. For him, things like the remnants of the past or the pain of the present don't matter. He only stares into the future. Did you dream well? Yes, you'll finally dream for as long as you want. One that you will never wake up from. The employer will inject him with Kikito soon. What river flows in you? What world lies in you? There are as many worlds as there are people. Discovering them is rather fun. No one must see this. That is why they adjust the level of Kikito according to my orders, keeping their eyes and ears covered. Nobody should make direct eye contact with the drawn. But I can never dare look away from him, or to close my eyes, no matter how unbearable it may be. In the eyes of the drawn, there are the abysses only I can endure, and there are things that shouldn't exist in this world. This is the punishment you've obligated me to endure. A normal person would have gone mad thousands of times over if they had to put up with this. Thanks to you, I can't even be graced with insanity or lose my mind. All I can do is capture all of it in my eyes. Now, we wait. Will it rise in you, or is it destined to be stuck in this pillar and spend eternity with me down in this place? We just need a little more time to find out. Now, do you finally realize what all these pillars contain? Well, consider yourself lucky today. At times, when the level of Kagito is ingested inadequately, some things that shouldn't exist come up as fragments. How funny that I say this, but they're like an adverse reaction that has its price for doing something unspeakable to a human being. The bucket can rise with some impurities mixed in with what we usually draw, such as the abyss within humanity, the subconscious, and all kinds of possibilities. From the past, the present, even from the future. All kinds of beings that have existed and will exist in this world. Given that they're outside our dominion, there's nothing we could do to govern them. They float around aimlessly, resonating with the abnormalities and manifesting themselves in front of us when the moment comes. They are what you call the ordeals. Thankfully, they react to the Klepoth deterrent, so we can put them to sleep like the abnormalities, but that's all we're able to do. Yes, if you learned, extracting abnormalities is my job. But creating them is Carmen's, who you buried a long time ago. She is the mother of all abnormalities that exist in this facility, and all that will emerge in the future. Tell me, how do you feel now that you know those abnormalities that you faced above were part of these pillars? It's an agonizing sight to confront, but it doesn't matter to you, not at all. Or am I wrong? After all, erasing your memory and running away from them as if nothing happened is your age-old specialty. Complete the day with every abnormality currently in the facility. What do you mean by that? Did I miss you beating Hokma? Not yet, no. Not yet. What does that mean, complete the day with every abnormality currently in the facility? Oh, at the maximum observation level. Okay. The unfortunate truth of the matter is, we can only do Hokma on this run. Which is actually what we'll do now. We can't memory repo. For one very, very, very important reason. Faith and Promise. Or whatever it's called. Requires Ego Gear to research. We cannot use Ego Gear. Therefore, all we can do is do Hokma and then reset. Oh my god, are you for real? No. Well, the good thing is, we can go back to the start and we can make the perfect facility for getting back here. That will be the final run. That will be the run that hits day 50. But we will have to do a day 0 reset, yes. There is no other way other than that. Can you go into the true ending without it? No. I'm going to the point where I would be able to hit the true ending if I did not have 100%. If I had 100% dissolution of the Seed of Light. Because if it was as simple as beating the game, I would have gone to a certain day like as soon as possible. But yeah. Anyway. Can you get Ego and not use it? No, you need to have Ego on to use it. But here's Hokma. Okay. Because look. Watch this. I mean, we can't change the speed. Let me not. Hold on. Right. That way I'm not tempted to pause or unpause. The spacebar will just remain there. What happens if you pause? Somebody dies. Also, you can see it didn't go up. Somebody dies or goes insane, which is equivalent to dying here. I'd like you to sit here for me, and I'd like you two to sit down here for me as well. It's my favorite anti-clicking strategy. Just remove the offending key. Can't you save a panicky agent with train? Where would you like to point out the train? I mean, maybe you can, I'm not sure. I don't think you would be able to, no. Healing with black damage, we also don't deal black damage. But I mean, if somebody else did black damage, maybe it could work, but I'm not sure. Not something I've messed around with. I just realized, actually, I should keep everyone out of this facility. You lot can go sit over here, because if they're in this facility, that means they can go work with them, and that's problematic for me. You can hear with a sniper? I'm fairly certain this one-taps people. Have you gotten an A-left yet? Yeah, no, I have a few A-lefts. You are just work well, right? Yeah, Army in Black, them. We had more A-lefts, but we don't have them anymore. We did have more at one point. Unironically, it is better to have everything open. Some days are guaranteed A-lefts. Nope. There's no day that is a guaranteed A-left. You can get unlucky and get an A-left, but there's no guaranteed A-left days. The odds increase as time goes on. That's why it would appear to be guaranteed, but it's not guaranteed. We just need to reach 10, right? So, I mean, I may as well work with everyone I know is safe to work with. Because, I mean, we are going to hit the energy requirements. There's no way we don't hit the energy requirements. How does one even do this? With a lot of determination. Who has the best quarter suppression design? I really like Malchus. I think Malchus is really good because the optimal way to beat it requires you to become like her. And you have to make constant notes about everything. It's the only core suppression that forced me to get a pen and paper out, which I quite enjoy. I think that's quite cool. I might put Piggy here because Piggy is resident A-left worker, which means she's needed for Army in Black if they melt down. Okay, you lot go there, you lot go there. You lot please go up. I would like you to run away actually, Piggy, because you're taking damage for somebody who I don't think I can spare the damage on. Would not be one of the easier suppressions since it's so short. I'm not really sure if length would come into ease here, considering I can't... Also, Hokma isn't short. Hokma is one of the longer receptions because you can't speed up or slow down. You have to go at one fixed rate. Like, I don't know about you, but no pausing is a pretty big downside. Oh. Could you, all of you lot, could you please run over here and attack it too? And you lot, come on. You haven't played LobCorp, only Twantus. Well, that explains things. Wait. What's Hokma's suppression in Twantus? I guess you can't pause into 1-2s anyway, so he wouldn't work as he normally does. But you know, he's one of the worst. He is up there for one of the, without a doubt, one of the worst. Because you can't pause, so you have to go at one constant speed, which speeds up as time goes on. And if you do try and pause or adjust the speed, he kills people. Out of curiosity, can you... I'm not going to click the menu. Meltdown goes up every 5 seconds? Oh. I see. At first Trump, it kills one person every 15 seconds? That's so stupid. Why is that a thing? That's not fun. Ah yes, I'm going to start killing people at random. Have fun. Huh? How is that an interesting gameplay design? Kill enemy required and be above Meltdown 12? That's awful. That's not fun. That's not interestingly designed, that's just a pain. Why? Because Twan 2 is stupid, I see. Twan 2 is a Roblox version of LobCorp that's in first person. You play as a nugget. At Meltdown 15, day resets immediately. Wow. What gameplay. What amazing, amazing gameplay. I'm sure everyone loves playing that game. It's not even a mod. Okay, I'm gonna tell everyone to get back up to here. Because we have a, wait, no. No, what am I doing? I'm being an idiot. No, don't do that, actually. We want to remain spread out. We just have the upper layers swarm. You remain here. How long do you think this is going to take? I have no idea, frankly. We'll find out. This stream or the next stream? I would like to think it would be this stream, but it depends on how long. If we do it first attempt, it'll be this stream, but that is very dependent on how many attempts. Because the problem is at higher speeds, combat will become harder, but we don't have to care about anyone actually surviving. Oh. He's going on a walk, chat. She's got the meditation track going. I just heard the tree go off. Okay. Okay. Go back home, and then... Uh-oh. Lovely. Okay, that's that. We're going to day one no matter what, yeah. I mean, I've stopped the whole muscle memory issue by the fact that here's my spacebar. So it's moderately hard to cause the game to go at a faster speed when you physically can't. It's a brilliant strategy, frankly. Yeah, so many people going, oh, muscle memory causes me to, like, oh, I'm so used to clicking the space. Just remove your spacebar. Just remove your spacebar. Problem solved. Having a problem with pausing the game? Spacebar. Just take it away. I'll hook my keyboard up to your computer around with space. Thank you. Thank you. We gotta add difficulty into it somehow. Man, this takes a while, eh? I think the mechanics of the core suppression, which you like most, which you hate most. Suppress is just awful. Like, it has no reason to exist. It does nothing interesting. It has no unique gimmick. Yeah. Let me just pull the spacebar out of the... Okay, if you've got a laptop, you have a reasonable excuse not to. At that point, yes. No, that is fair. That is fair. I paused the stream when I heard glass breaking. Well, that you know, we're on Hokma. That is what happens. I am curious, can you pause the game with the escape key, or does that kill people too? Like, it's not something I'm going to try, but does that work as a way for me to pause the game? I do feel like Gebra... I think Gebra is quite cool in concept, but, I've not actually fought her properly, so I can't comment on her boss fight itself. Freedom... And then Clock Side, you can pick that up. Using the escape key works? Amazing. Does it even pause the game? Yeah, the escape key pauses the game. Now return that, please. Almost got through there. You come up there. And we get back to work. Everyone keep going, because we need to do things. Yay, yippee, we need to get to the end of the day. What's the most fun fight for you in Limbus Company? Last night. Last night is in my opinion, the best fight in Limbus Company. And I don't... Well, sadly it's not in Limbus Company anymore, but if we're assuming... If we're allowing, like, every fight that has ever been in the game, yeah. No, without a doubt. It is the best designed fight. And you can see that for Canto 9, they tried to take inspiration from it, but they missed all of the important lessons to take from it, and just ended up taking not very good ones. Which is the reason why you have, like, Albina's funny, if you attack this skill, if you attack this unit whilst this skill is on the dashboard, take 10 damage. Which just... doesn't do anything because you don't need to attack her. What do you think of Maze? Maze is a scourge upon the earth, and I'm glad she no longer exists. So yeah, very mixed opinions of the collab from me. Queen Bee, I don't like working with you, but sure thing, I kind of have to. Who else needs to be worked with? You, Shoes, just you. Anybody else need to be worked with? You. You're being worked with, you're being worked with, you're being worked with. Everybody who needs to be is being worked with. Lovely. To be fair, you only did the mayor's fight once. Yeah, why the fuck would I do it again? I hated it. For what reason would I possibly do it again? The quota is actually very close to full. Yeah, I mean, we have to get to, like, I think it's 10? Do we need to get to Meltdown 10? I'm curious what midnight it is, because if we have to fight a midnight, we may be screwed. It is Midnight of Amber. Okay, so even if we have to fight an Amber, we're good. Even if we have to fight a midnight, we are still golden. Parasitry. You do have to fight the midnight? Not if it spawns at 10. If it spawns at 10, you can just ignore it. Nobody forces you to fight it. It just depends on when it spawns. Because in theory, we could just hide out in this hallway forever. And that would work. It would take a while, but it would work. Because it's 6 at the moment, so we will have to fight dusk. And then we can just skip the midnight. Like, I think that works. Okay. Where's the music gone? Oh, it's just very faint. Have we had the stream ended in philosophy, science, maths discussion? No, not quite yet. I could talk about something whilst we're here. Considering, I mean, yeah, we're not really going anywhere. What do you... Normal, bad. So it's just good. I mean, I can get good work results. That makes them another free work, really. Which I will take all the free works I can get, because it means I can progress time quicker. I think this is the speed up here now. After this, it'll be this. We'll get one speed up and then we keep going. I should probably... Yeah, okay. You. The tree is going, that is not a problem. Well, I mean, it kind of is a problem, but not a problem I'm going to resolve without just doing that. You, I don't want to work with you, but sure. Eager, you are just going to kill someone. You can fuck off. And then I can send Silver down to there. And I want Piggy to be here. Dusk, that's annoying. That's very annoying. Because it's 7-2, so we're going to have to actually take it out, because it might kill us otherwise. That's fine. That's just, that'll take a while. But it's fine, I can do that. This is cool. It's developed well. It's developed well. It was a little bit off for a second there. It was a little bit too quiet. But this is good. Thank God I've got experience clicking those things at fast speeds. Hokma got some moves? So true. Okay, now is the point where I move everyone up. Because we're going to need to actually properly coordinate this one, and that is not something I can do normally. I don't think you've been dead for several streams, Silver. Yeah, Silver. You're right there. You've just been in information team, which means you don't come up all too often. You also got... Okay. Yeah, see, now here is where the problems begin. Could we... Serious question. Does this get rid of ordeals? This does get rid of ordeals. What am I doing? This gets rid of ordeals. I'm an idiot. Okay, cool. Who wants to be a sacrifice? Green Cloaker. Why would you use it at dusk? Have you seen us try and fight dusks? Also, it's just a level 5 agent. We can just do it again. Can't do it for the Midnight? Midnight's break from it. Oh, interesting. So yeah, we can't even use it against Midnight even if we wanted to. So yeah, may as well. Okay. You use it 4 times, right? One. 2. I'm gonna cause the other thing to trigger just quickly so that it doesn't screw us over and activate before I'm ready for it. 4. Okay. Oh god. Uh-oh. Get back in, get back in. Do not attack it, just get back in the machine. Okay, now there's a few things. Oh wait, no, these bugs aren't real, by the way. This is a bug. These bugs do not exist, really. I don't think. They're not supposed to exist. What is going on? Sorry, hold on. No, these bugs aren't meant to exist. Don't tell me the game glitched out again. Okay. They are damaging the agents. They shouldn't do that. They should be dead. Well then, I guess we sit in, this elevator forever then, and then, no, well, what do we want to work with? We could work with Spider-Bud. Spider-Bud's a decent one to work with. I guess we're just working with these 2 works for the next 2. Wow. LogCorp is a great game with no bugs whatsoever. Well, other than the bugs that we can see right there. I love it when the thing it's supposed to do doesn't happen and it just the things come back because they want to. I wonder what the criteria for them breaking? God knows. We once had it where the like actual thing didn't open up properly. Like it just didn't expand for some reason. So yeah, who knows? Feeding his agents to the Midnight Ordeal? I'm not feeding my agents to the Midnight Ordeal. We'll move out of the way. You guys underestimate how much I can just move. I should probably tell someone to go to... Yeah, Silver, go do the old lady... Well, hold on. Go work with the old lady, that way we have it unlocked later. Now, this is the problem here. I don't want them to die, which they might do. It does seem that Dusk Ordeals are rather bugged and glitchy. Yeah, there are some that just... Like, the green Dusk is incorrectly marked as an Aleph by the game's code. It's supposed to be a Valve, but it has the Aleph designation. As in, it works as an Aleph for the code's intents and purposes. Because, fuck you, that's why. Okay, you know what, let's just get out of the way. Let's stop tempting fate. Okay, 3B base. Tsushiko, you go here. Uh-oh. Why? You were supposed to be out there. Oh well. Okay. Now is the point where things start to go bad. And also the game gets really laggy because these guys are poorly optimized as hell. Not the clerk activists? There are no clerks. No! Get back! Stop doing that! And Alyssa fell in the meat grinder. Okay. I really wish that backwards clock actually did its job, but here we are. It's 9. We only have to make it to 10. I should be fine. What on earth are you doing? And that was just unfortunate because they spawned on either side of the hall and there was nothing I could do about that. Okay. Stop, run away. Okay, no. Okay, I'm surprised they didn't die there. Uh-oh. Stop running into them, please, for the love of God. Clerks have been removed by a mod because otherwise I would have to kill them at the start of each day, which I'm not doing. Okay, and they died to that. Okay. Because yes, respectfully, I would go mad if I had to kill clerks each day. Okay, happy teddy bear. Attachment. How many people can I work with? You are fine to work with. I can work with you. I think. Provided they don't run through the pit of despair and doom. You're a fucking idiot. No, what? Not my problem. Not my problem, actually. Not my problem. And now we can't work with Spider-Bud, because everyone in that apartment died. Okay. You idiot. You idiot. You absolute idiot. What are you doing? You absolute buffoon. Get back. No, not like that. Why are they all congregated around me? There's an entire... And now we're gonna die to them. I just hope the worms can clear them. We just dodge. We just dodge the bullets from now, because if we don't dodge the bullets, then we die. We need to move places in the facility. This is not a safe place to be anymore. We need somewhere that will make us more energy. Wait for them to leave. We then go over here. I think it's probably a safer place, maybe? No. There. We need to head into there. We go there, we'll be safe. We head here, we work with these. This is our way out. That's how we get enough energy to survive. It can only spawn down here, I think. I don't think it can spawn up here. Okay, we wait for them to leave. Why are they following us? Okay. The game is beginning to actually chunk now. Let me just hold on. Hold on, how long is this feasibly going to take us? I just realized, hold on, we need to make 300 energy. We need to make 300 energy across the space of these works. If we don't make 300 energy, then more meltdowns happen. Wait, no, hold on. Here we are. Kurtzland, your sacrifice will be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. You will be remembered, Kurtzland. The one day where we can change anything will come in useful. The one day. I always knew this time would come. Sans, get in the machine. Thank you, Sans. We just keep doing this until we get the amount required. Come on. Oh, no, you're gonna die to the bugs. Get out. We can change anything. At last. Serving purpose. What are you doing? Stop that. Okay, I cannot click fast enough to stop you. You're dead. You're just dead. Yeah, you're just dead. There's nothing I can do about that. You're just dead. What are you doing? Oh, shit. How are they dying? What are they dying to? Okay. This is fine, just keep walking. Argalia, thank you. Your sacrifice will be remembered. Panic probably did that, yeah. Upper cow. Your sacrifice will be remembered. Godspeed, soldier. And the midnight can only go down here, which means we're safe. Everybody is dead, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if everybody is dead. If we win the day, we're memory repoing anyway. We are memory repoing anyway. It does not matter. Hold on. Let's wait and then we'll send Augustia in. Memory repo what? We're not memory repoing. Chat, we're not memory repoing. Didn't you listen? Didn't you listen when we started this off? There is no memory repo. There's no way to go through a memory repo. We cannot do a memory repo. There is only one way out, and that is day 1. Okay, we should have enough energy now. Now we just work with Rudolta until the meltdown happens. We can also work with Schadenfreude, but that will require me not looking at that side of the screen, and will also potentially result in their death because I can't check up on them. How will we be able to fight an Arbiter with 500 rats? That's a problem for later me to figure out. Is the person who worked with Fairy Festival still alive? No. Post-Ignis, go. I'm going to send CBT, and I'm going to send August down there to do that. Good luck, Godspeed. Green Deliverance, go. Post-Ignis, go. Okay. Run! You're dead. There's nothing I can do to save you. There's nothing I can do to save you. I wish I could, but there's nothing I can do to save you. Post-Ignis, go. Oh. That was Mountain of Smiling Bodies. Mountain of Smiling Bodies just got... taken out by the worms. Oh god. The dawn suppressed, yeah. The dusk suppressed Man of Smiling Bodies. Yeah. Strongest endless hunger of yesterday versus the strongest endless hunger of today. And that, chat, is how you do a core suppression. Oh god. Oh god, that was bad. I'm gonna pick up Scorch Gold because there's a non-zero chance we have to use them again later. And so I don't want, like, too bad things. Otherwise, well, I guess we can just do 2 resets in a row if we end up spawning with them. She's nothing like her. She's nothing at all like Carmen. Let me put my space bar down. Do you realize this? The ones who were with us at the beginning are nowhere to be found among the people who remain now. They're all gone. Because in the Monitoring of the Eye, we couldn't even give a proper burial to Callie and Daniel. This place here is all we have left. Are you nervous right now? I wish to be your shadow, forever behind you, even if I'm not good enough. May we be together and fade away together. The weak and fragile chick that has just pecked its life out of an egg cannot hope to stand against this world. I deemed you to be that chick, one that is too fragile to endure all of this. I have never known where it is you wanted to fly to since you never told me. I was nothing more than your student who needed your teachings. You were always so frugal with words. I could have no idea what exactly you attempted to achieve by creating this prison. The process of creation was too harsh. I could not help but run away. I could run far enough that I would never see you again, but I did not. I tried to set everything right and I was caught. Since then, the iron hands that govern me have stopped permanently. In fact, I vaguely knew that the end was nearing. However, I was simply too afraid to face the final outcome, and instead chose to stay here forever and ever. I may have been verbose with my reasons for attempting to stop you, but to be truthful, I did not want to part with you yet again. That was my biggest motivation. Nevertheless, I should support your decision. I have always blindly followed you and stayed by your side, remember? May we embrace glory together, but back then we could not. Grant the proper end to those locked up here, and to yourself. The eye embracing the past, building the future. 80% germination of the seed of light. Anyway. Let me not click this just in case. We'll be back. I don't quite care about you because we're not at you just yet. You appear to have gotten the wrong idea. We're not doing that. We're actually doing this. If you would give me a moment. memory repository imprinted. And with one final action for the stream, could you get off my screen? Return to main menu. And click first day. It's back to the start. Once in 100 good deeds. And we begin again. Let's run it back, chat. That will be all for the stream today. Thank you all for joining me. And we'll be back tomorrow with more of something. Thank you all again for joining. If you do want to join the Discord, please do. It is in the pinned comment. And do consider subscribing for more content. But with that said, I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye for now.